Good morning and welcome to another video on, what's the address again? Oh, fourwheelexplorers.uk, I guess. Anyway, joining me today with the Discovery 5, and we have a box. More observant of you will realise that those are roof rails, and we're going to put them on a D5 today, hopefully. Now, I am not prepared to spend 200 quid on the front ditch finishers, so my plan is to drill holes that are needed in the ones that are already there. I've got a few spare clips, and I'm hoping that the rails will hold them down in place if I need any others. So without further ado, we will see how we get on. I'll film it as we go along. I need to peel some bits off because they've been held in with wonderful duct tape, which, as every Land Rover owner knows, you need some duct tape. So I'll catch you soon. Right, we've got the original ditch finishers off on the longer ones, and in the kit you get these bits here, which are templates. I don't need the back ones because I've ordered those ditch finishers with the holes in them anyway. Pop it on, and you can see we need to drill. It wants you to take the whole thing out, but what I've seen people do is just a hole round about here and a hole there. We will see what I need to do, and if I need to get a hacksaw or something, then I will go and get it. So what we're doing is we're making a pilot hole, and I'm going to draw some air, or I don't know, cone things, don't know what you call them. But yeah, pilot hole there, and do another one down here.
When you are ready to do your next hole, these are the cone holes that you want. Excuse the mess of the back of the car. But yeah, it'll just bore through the hole. Now, I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but I'm not one of those people because, as you'll know, I'm still off work, still bored as anything. And that might not work, as you want it to.
And I didn't think to check first, but as you can see, those are the holes that you need. So I need to go down quite a little bit. We need to try and get quite a bit of width out as well, I think. But we shall see. If it's holding it down, that's we want it in case those clips don't hold properly. So we kind of want it to be able to push down. So we will see. We will see. It's worth noting if I fuck these up, then I have found some more on eBay for 70 quid. So cover your bases, people, cover your bases. Seal it. I should have done a go through what's actually in the box, you know. Come on. I'll screenshot that from the seller's page and you can see what's there. I hazard a guess that those are the ones that are going to the roof. 4 of them. Let's see how much. Apologies for LBC in the background. Because yeah, that. Right, 2 holes out, we're going to try that and see what it looks like. Now I'm on top of the roof and I am just doing a test to see what they size wise and feel like when they're there. And of course the other bit of advice I give you is make sure your drill is fully charged. Because mine is now out of battery, so it's being charged up as we speak. I reckon this will hold the bits in that I want them to hold in. I'm honest with you, because decent seal there on them. Nice rubbery bits. Go there. Gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. This is me just making sure they stayed waterproof, which worked in some cases and not in a few cases, but hey. These are little clip things here that I need to figure out how to get out. It doesn't seem to want to work, but I'll figure that out. Right, we are still plugging along. Just checking on the sizes here and making sure I put it the right way around because I had the wrong one in. Each of these little things has got a very useful marker on it. Under there you see it says R, so obviously it was on the right hand side, which I didn't see. Pop it in, that is how it looks. I'm only loosely tightening the top ones, the bottom ones I'll just tighten that properly now. And as expected, they do hold it down and in place. I just need to do something with the end there because it's a bit loose. But it does push it down all the way. There's a sealer here as well which will hold it down even more. So I'm happy with that. And then I just, once I've got this in here, I just need to got a gap underneath it. I think it's just there, to be fair. As long as it sits on, I'm alright with that. There we go, because I know there's a gap in this here, but I will deal with that shortly. I just need to do this to make sure it's waterproof and while it's dry.
What I want you to tell me is, what's the difference? I know that sounds like a stupid question, and I apologise in advance for my part.
And to be quite fair, it's much better than it was. Right, that's one side done. On to the other side. Right, we're doing exactly the same as last time. The other one. Panel is, the trim thing is on there. Drill there, drill there. But this time I'm just going to get the ignore LVC. I'm going to get the bracket that we're putting on and get a better idea of it. join me finishing this side off. There are some gaps which it will be because I have not drilled the whole width out. It's there. So I'm going to get myself a wee hacksaw and I will sort that out. Hopefully it should be alright for a few days. But other than that, it's not too bad. Better than just the gaps that they were. Looks a decent style, decent quality in all fairness. Metal as well, so very OEM like, you can see it there. So you can see the gap, but I will sort them out once I've got a hacksaw, pull them off, cut the whole width out, about that much I think it is, and then I'll sit much more flush to the car. Yeah. From behind. So bear in mind they're not the Land Rover ones that are about 600 quid. These are 150, so I'm chuffed with them. Yeah. Till next time.